Welcome back. It's currently 10:54 and it's May 21st, which means it's my birthday. I visited the Getty Museum with my brother as a celebration, and I wanted to share my experience, some reflections, and share some artworks from today's visit. And as we ride the tram train all the way up to the top to the Getty Museum, I'm going to be sharing some cool facts. The Getty Museum is a collection of two art museums in the Los Angeles area, the Getty Center and the Getty Villa. The one we're visiting today is the Getty Center. The center is located in Santa Monica Mountains above Los Angeles, and the Getty Villa is located in Malibu in California. The museum's collection includes European paintings, drawings, illuminated manuscripts, decorative arts, sculptures, and photographs from the Middle Ages to the present day. It's one of the most popular museums in the world with over 1.8 million visitors each year. And from the top, we're looking at the view as it's above Los Angeles. The first painting we're looking at is the Crucifixion. Each painting is a valuable piece of history as it reminds us of the religious beliefs and practices of that era, and also a reminder of the power of art to communicate complex emotions and ideas. And here's a picture, a video of some glasses. As people had more access to wealth, there was a big demand for glassware. And here's a picture of Cicero. And this was talking about J. Getty's legacy. J. Paul Getty, that's his name. So the name Getty comes from the oil tycoon J. Paul Getty, who've left the bulk of his estate, including nearly $660 million worth of stock in Getty Oil, to the J. Paul Getty Museum Trust. This trust is the world's wealthiest art institution with an estimated endowment of $7.7 billion in 2020. And the goal of this trust is to preserve art for future generations and to make art accessible for everyone. And here we're looking at the view. And isn't that just amazing? Within the city, there's quite a lot of noise, so much chaos. But really up from the top, it's so serene and calm. It's really nice. And other thing about J. Paul Getty was that he was very private and known for his love of art, and as he amassed vast collections of paintings and sculptures and other works of art through his fortune from the Getty Oil Company. I believe he earned his first million in 23, and then he retired, but then he got back in the game. Here's a picture. I forgot what this painting was called, but I really like the adventure and kind of the chaos that I could feel by looking at this picture. And here were some rooms. I believe this was like during the French era, some certain era within France. And just a picnic with a lot of ladies, maybe moms and children. But I thought it was just so calm. And here's an artwork. It's called the Long Case Musical Clock, and it's held up by the god of time, Chronos. And the ticking of clock reminds us that the time is always moving forward, and that we should make the most of it. And ticking time, it also kind of represents the order and regularity of time because it's constant. It moves in a predictable manner. The reason why it's Chronos is he's also depicted a lot with a scythe, similar to a Grim Reaper. And here's another view of the city from the Getty Museum. And now, I want to share an excerpt from my journal today. It's May 21st, and I've been on Earth for 21 years. Looking at the past year, I felt as if I lost a little touch with myself. from adapting to a new environment and being exposed to various of things I haven't known. I'm grateful for the person I'm building and the family that loves me. Receiving happy birthday from my community and work colleagues made me feel appreciated. A big lesson for this year was that whenever you set desires, you're foregoing your current self to be happy. Whenever you set goals, only moving forward makes you feel positive emotions, and any obstacles makes you feel negative emotion. Thus, be very conscious of what you really want. Another thing I've had challenge with this year is sleep. Can't really sleep at times due to how loud my mind is. The noise needs to be dialed, and I cope with it by listening to comedy. I want to fix this, and I learned also that I'm very susceptible of the same mistakes of my past. For example, comparison. I've been pondering about how I ought to live, comparing it to other people, and not really reminding myself of what I wanted in the first place. Running from one deadline to another, I think my 20s will be the time of intense learning and building for my future self. And right now we're looking at a sculpture of Minerva, which was the goddess of wisdom and protection. And here's a bunch of titans holding up some type of dome. And I just really like the physique and the details that went into this. And here's a nice landscape that made me feel very calm. A very romantic painting and a picture of Rome. And this is the story of the death of Virginia. And it tells the tale of a young woman who was killed by her father to protect her from being enslaved by a corrupt politician. And the tragic emotions can really be felt. And the story also ends with the downfall of corrupt politician, which helped to restore the rule of law in Rome. And this last picture is some soldier, I think, using the head of a Medusa. And that concludes it. This was a really wonderful birthday, and I appreciate the few who made it really, really special. You guys mean the world. And I'll catch you soon. Peace.